Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. The Cardinals attempt to break out the brooms against their first-place division rivals right after this. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He will lead this one off today. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Now here it comes. Two and two the count. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis is there. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Digging in, Tommy Edman. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch coming. Here it is.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 1-0 misses off the plate. Edman is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
Here's the 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298 with 40 home runs and 88 runs batted in. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 3-1. 3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Wong, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Miles Michaelis gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
In is Joey Votto now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Here it comes. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Two balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Heading out towards shallow right. Edman has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
So stepping in, Nick Senzel. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. A swinging a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
So he sets him down swinging. Nick Senzel becomes out number 2 this inning. Nick Castellanos now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Brad Miller is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. (0-2) the count to Miller. Today's ball game provides the Cardinals with a chance to end the series on a really high note. Of course, a win will complete the sweep.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
He throws him on the fastball there. Brad Miller goes quietly leading off the second.
Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Still even at 2-2. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Good battle. Count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And he lays off there 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
In there, 2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side.